Hi! So I haven't really planned this at all because it's just something that's kind of going around in my head right now that I just wanted to talk about. But I wanted to not talk about the importance of being kind to strangers, though I do think that's a big thing, but the almost butterfly effect of things that can happen if you're kind to strangers. I have my tattoo, my double-sided arrow that I talk about in one of my other videos. So I wanted to remember that pure act of kindness forever, and I wanted a way of reminding myself to always be kind to strangers, because you never know how much someone could need you or how much you could influence someone's life. Part of the reason I got it is to remind me to always be kind to strangers, and that even though you might not have a payoff for that you don't do it for the payoff, you do it for the act. But I gave stuff away on FreeCycle before. I've done that a lot, but I gave away a few anime items on FreeCycle a couple of months ago, maybe 3 months ago, and I just chose someone who'd sent a message and was like, okay, this person sounds like, it's not that I thought they sounded cool, but I was like, okay, this person sounds like fine, I'll give it to them. And I met up with this girl and I gave her my stuff, and we barely spoke, but she was very kind and very sweet. And then again, I had other stuff to donate, so I messaged her again and was like, do you want this? And she was like, oh yeah, and she came and got that from me. And then I think there was another instance where then I was like, oh, do you only like anime stuff, or do you like other stuff? And she was like, oh, I like other stuff. And I was like, do you want these Buffy DVDs? And so I gave her my Buffy DVDs. And because this was like the third time that I'd given her free stuff, she was like, oh, I want to do something to thank you for this experience. So she invited me out for dinner. And part of me was quite like nervous originally, because I was kind of like, I don't know how much I'm going to have in common with this person. Yes, she seems very nice, but I've only met her briefly. I don't know what to do. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to say yes, because I thought, even if it's awkward, then like, I don't ever have to ever go up her again. But part of me thought, how wonderful would it be though if I made friends with someone through a kind of chain of effect of being generous and being positive, and rather than just throwing something in the bin or taking it to Kex and making some money off it, if I actually put myself out there. And it's been like 2-3 months now since we first did that, and today we're such great friends and we hang out so much. And it's crazy because like, I was speaking to her and she says you wouldn't imagine that you could have so much in common with someone just because they like similar material things that you've given away, so like with the anime. But I don't know, it just still astonishes? Is that a word? Is that just the cleaning product? I don't know. It still amazes me though that I now have this friendship that I am very thankful for and love, because of the fact that I made that decision to donate my items and be kind to a stranger. There's a person I follow on YouTube called Timber, I can't say his name, Timber Hawkeye, and he says your vibe affects your tribe. And so by me being generous and giving this stuff away to Anna, it made her think, oh, I want to be generous back and I want to take this girl out to dinner. And then it kind of like started off our whole friendship. And so by me putting into action those steps, it then caused her to think about certain things and so on. And it's just amazing that it's got to this point. Always be kind when you can, and always be generous, because when you're not looking to receive anything, sometimes you find the best things, and it's wonderful.